You know what's even worse that though when a guy like that dies? When you're trying to fucking broadcast and some asshole woman is talking in your ear. Nothing is worse than when you are trying to do something and some asshole is yammering in your ear.
Are you talking about me?
No.
Talking about labor.
What are we doing for Labor Day, Travis? Travis, what do we have on?
Are people giving him shit about this? I love him.
I mean, he doesn't come across well.
He comes across fucking great. I never cared about Lawrence O'Donnell. He's now my favorite broadcaster.
Like, you're not sitting there looking at the Lawrence O'Donnell tape going, oh, why would somebody leak the tape of this guy? That's kind of fucked up. He seems like a good dude.
No, I'm watching this, and I'm going, I know they're leaking it to make him seem like a dick, and watching this build, I'm like, he's 100% right.
Well, you can't treat the people around you like complete subhuman pieces of shit because
Never.
you're the guy on camera.
No, but what you can do is when you're trying to do something and people are talking in your ear, at first he's being like, this someone's talking in my ear. In the control room, basically he's trying to do some kind of I don't know what SOT means.
SOT, I don't know, it's lingo.
Yeah, it's some type of thing, but he's trying to do like this read into camera for the story. And someone is just talking in his ear. So he's getting annoyed. Like, he's right. He's fucking broadcasting, and somebody is yapping in his ear.
Slight.
No, it happens a lot.
SOT means sound on tape.
Sound on tape. So it's happening. He keeps trying to do it. Just watch. We can't watch the whole 8-minute tape, but watch a minute of it.
So
I love the build.
I do. The build is phenomenal, but he is building. He's not just yelling.
This went down on August 29th, they said. This is all from one show. And somebody from MSNBC just leaked it yesterday afternoon, and it kind of went everywhere immediately. There were probably moments on the tape where I thought he might be overdoing it a little bit.
I thought that he was completely reasonable.
You could probably calm down a little bit. You know what I mean? There's probably a lot of people there that hate his guts.
See how that one goes.
And this would be this would be evidence as to why. Like, if somebody came to me and said, "Yeah, I work for Lawrence O'Donnell. I hate that guy," I wouldn't be like, "That's weird. What do you hate him for?"
I would say, what did you do wrong?
Yeah,
I get it,
to
though.
upset the great Lawrence O'Donnell.
If it's a live show, which I think this was, that's got to be frustrating.
I guess. Just read the fucking news and go home. It's an hour. Just read the fucking thing. It's not like you have to remember it. Just read it off the deal and then go home. It's not like, the news. He's frustrated, but at this point, the way the cable news works, you can't afford to be going off on people. Like, they're just, okay, Lawrence O'Donnell's kind of a dick when there's people in his ears. Let's just replace him and find somebody who's cool with people in their ears.
No,
It's difficult to talk when somebody's yammering in your ear.
It is
Yeah,
hard,
I was
especially
just
when you got to read something.
Like, if I need to say something to Jim, I make sure that I wait for him to not be talking because I know that it's going to throw you off.
It's difficult.
She was talking about Labor Day. Oh, he's 100%. If he would have walked in there, if they would have said Lawrence O'Donnell was reprimanded for pushing a woman's head through glass, what did she do? She was yapping about Labor Day while he was trying to talk. Team Lawrence O'Donnell.
I also think it's okay sometimes for things to be difficult. Like,
Yeah.
You read the news for a living. Like, it's okay if every now and then you have to do something that's not just easy.
Let's watch the build a little bit because he's not being a dick immediately.
Thank you, Rachel. Well,
Phony
today,
smile.
President Trump visited Texas, but he forgot to bring any empathy with him. But he did bring a hat that is for sale.
Was he joking or serious? Was that part of the real read or no?
Yeah, this is live.
Yeah, but it was him, like, criticizing Trump.
Yeah, no.
What's
But
going on? Why am I losing this?
See, I didn't
Why
know.
don't I have sound?
Pause.
I didn't know if that was like a real. Would MSNBC actually have a newscaster say that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's the most, like, one of the most liberal guys on TV.
No, I know, but I didn't realize that I guess they were editorializing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, yeah, because he sells all of his hats on his website.
Right.
Yeah, no, I know.
So he had a new hat.
I just love that, like, he's going, this is a story about how Donald Trump is a jerk, and let's go to the tape. Hey, you fucking assholes! Can you not get anything right around here?
Well, he's 100% right so far. This is a professional man.
Right.
All right, it's back.
Look at
Someone's pressing buttons and turning my sound off.
Look at that scowl.
Who's asking for a Labor Day
Okay,
rundown
hang on,
in
hit
my
pause.
ear?
He's immediately.
Okay, hold on.
build-up.
I must amend my sentence. He is immediately annoyed.
He's got it as soon as he hears a voice in his ear, his bottom jaw just gets clenched.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to see the visual. We'll tweet out the video too. His bottom jaw just completely tightens up, like he's gonna fuck somebody up, and he's going, "Who is pushing buttons?"
In my ear. He's right. Go ahead. More about Lawrence. Go ahead, Lawrence.
Just glaring.
He's cranky. He's fucking tired. Have some coffee, pal.
He's fine now.
He's all right.
Someone in that control room is out of control.
Fuck yeah! Home run, Lawrence.
Chip O'Donnell.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I love how aggressively he handles his papers.
Yes,
as
he's
the
not
thing goes,
happy.
too. No,
He's not happy.
He's very upset. But just think about that, like, working for a guy like that who you're like, okay, it gets okay when he's live. Like you live for the moments when he's actually on the air because you know as soon as he throws to tape, it's somebody's ass. You know, like as soon as he throws to tape, he's going to have the clenched jaw. He's going to be scowling. He's going to be looking to kill somebody. And you're like, please just go back live. Please just go back live. I like when he's like pretending to be pithy.
Pretending to be a good guy.
Yeah, like, oh, well, I'm just looking out for the people because our president isn't, and I think it's a valuable thing for Americans to watch Americans back. And let's look at this clip from Donald Trump.
We should get that.
Who is doing that right now?
He's completely right. I'm still Team Lawrence O'Donnell. Even after realizing the error of thinking that he took a while to build, who's talking in my ear? I'm still Team Lawrence O'Donnell.
We should get that out of control clip for when Anthony fucks up in here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, some of the control room is out of control.
I mean, the control room is out of control.
That's right.
Should have saved that one for the air.
Did you get the play on words?
Oh, now I get that.
Good stuff.
Control
On now.
and control.
20 seconds.
He really is getting cranky fast.
God damn it.
God damn it.
God bless him.
10 seconds.
Okay.
He just freaks out. Here's why. They're still talking in his ear. They're still talking in his ear.
It's almost like a blood vessel was going to burst. He puts his hands up, which my favorite part about this whole thing is that one tiny second is the screen grab that everybody's using for this. Watch Lawrence O'Donnell become a crazy man. And it's the 1 second where he puts his hands up and it's like he's clawing the air. And he can't believe that there's a mystery woman still in his ear.
Yep.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
He's so right. He gets very exasperated.
Okay, so go back just a little bit, because I like when he goes, no, go back before that, because I like when he goes like, fuck, and then he goes, God damn it, and then he spazzes out, and then he gets right to the news. It's a professional.
He is hot under the collar.
There.
God damn it.
10 seconds.
Here it comes.
Someone please make a meme out of that. That's got to be. Or would it be a GIF? God damn it, I'm old.
We could meme a GIF.
Me either.
Oh,
So the president went to Texas today, and as Political reports,
Nothing wrong
he did
here.
Very professional.
President going to Texas today.
He's a pro.
Hey, let me criticize this president. God damn it, get out of my head. They're still talking to me about God knows what. Like, Lawrence, relax, relax. Take your earpiece out and just read what's on the blue paper. It's also in front of you on the screen. Read the screen. And take the earpiece out if you have to.
It would be great if there was actually nobody talking to him and he's just a crazy person.
That would be
It's just
better.
nuts. How hard was it for his staff to not be cracking up while he's doing this?
They're probably scared of him.
I'd be ducking under the table.
For
Even if
other
I-
reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me help you,
I
Lawrence.
can get a promotion if I do this.
I'll
right?
relax you.
It would be impossible to not laugh at this, even if you're scared of him, like just looking for a corner to go hide in so you can chuckle. You know how many times this tape was passed around before it was leaked?
I guarantee it was passed. Yeah, guaranteed.
It's just the best of Lawrence O'Donnell.
And you can never
It's like a
trace it.
Faces of Death video.
Yeah.
Just copies of copies of copies.
And you can't trace it because digitally, there's just once someone has it, everyone's got it.
It's out there.
Yep.
Operator error.
I could have guessed
victim see an inch of rain or get near a flooded street. Born in horrific disaster and tragedy, and into that tragedy today stepped the President of the United States.
Oh boy.
23 seconds.
There's insanity in the control room today.
He's pissed. He's
He said it again.
15
He
seconds.
can't believe this is happening.
right. He's so mad.
He did the hands thing.
I love too that he's like,
The rage
oh,
on his.
he's shaking. He is shaking,
He's
man.
so angry.
5, 4.
What happened? Is it like when a person gets into a position of power?
No, it's when you can't believe there's such utter incompetence. No, it's not the power. It's the
But
fact
there's a
that.
time in his life when he would get that angry and people would be like, "Fuck you," and just punch him. You know
Well,
what
yeah,
I mean?
maybe, but I mean, the bottom line is he has like an on-air job to do.
Right.
And what's happening to him at this moment is so avoidable, and it's somebody who's fucking not doing their job.
He pushed the wrong button.
And it's like but he addressed it the first time and it was annoyed, and it's continuing to happen. So whoever he's talking to is not fixing the problem in the control room. Like these people all know there's a problem, and this fucking asshole is still talking about Labor Day.
Doesn't this make you appreciative to be on radio, where if something on this show specifically, if something's going wrong, you can you can just address it.
It's such a relief to be able to. That's the beauty of stand-up over acting or radio over TV is you can address. When the wheels are coming off or you're frustrated, you can talk about it. And a lot of times you can bring the person in and call them out and get something out of it. You can't do that, what he's doing. So he just has to fucking swallow it and plow. If we had to plow through and, and Sam and I were talking and then talk about this shit off the air, this would be horrible.
Yeah. Like just and it's little things too because they're such perfectionists. Like let's say Anthony was a second late on that soundbite. For us, no big deal. It happens. It's whatever.
Make fun of him.
Well, yeah, make fun of him if we have to, or don't even acknowledge it. Whatever. Like it doesn't matter. But if this were like cable news,
That's
and
right.
he was a second late, I'm just, what are you doing over there?
Yeah.
Okay, we go back on. Okay. And the president tonight was, God damn it, Anthony, you're fucking me up. And it's like they feel like they this rage builds in them. Because O'Reilly was this same rageful guy.
Yeah.
This rage builds in them where they feel like the entire staff around them is, you're just all here to fuck me, aren't you?
He's really upset. He first of all, he has thin lips, and he is livid. Livid. He's a block-headed man.
He's an angry blockhead this evening.
He's a block-headed, thin-lipped man.
If you think the president's language was a little too celebratory about the sudden fame that can happen to people during hurricane coverage, a fame no one should welcome, if you think the president's language missed closer and closer to the president himself. One of the deaths in
Hey,
Houston
pause for a
that was
second.
ignored.
Every time he stops a sentence, like just there, you can see like in the middle of a sentence where there's a pause that's a split second too long between two words. I'm assuming there's some lady going, so what are we doing for Labor Day?
Are you going to have I don't know if I'm going to cook. Do you want to cook? Woo!
Because you assume they're talking about what the network's doing, but how much better would it be if it was just a lady trying to make plans for Labor Day? Is everybody from the station getting together?
I hope it was some annoying bitch.
He's sitting there going like, yeah, the president was celebratory in Texas. No, we're not inviting Lawrence, are we?
That would really make me happy.
What do you mean you're not inviting me?
Trump is Police Sergeant Steve Perez, who had been missing since Sunday morning. You have insanity in my earpiece.
Look at him, man. He's talking through his clenched teeth.
Don't leave it there.
Don't leave it. Just leave it. The guy's
It's not
trying
my
to touch
earpiece. It's somebody talking on our lines.
He's like, don't try to fix it. You're not going to be able to fix it.
Yeah, the guy tries to touch him.
Some
10 seconds.
cursing.
I am completely on his side.
You always think like, how do anchors get caught saying nasty things on microphones? But then you realize that like
It's all taping.
Lawrence O'Donnell, 10 seconds before he goes on live TV, is going, oh fuck, God damn it. So the president.
Yeah, they're all. The tape just rolls.
Of course it
It's all
does.
digital now. They just roll.
Yeah. What do you think? It's on film where they're like, oh, I don't know. It's going to cost us a lot of
Right.
money to keep it. No. Everything they probably just take the studio 24 hours a day because who cares? Anytime anybody walks in there, yeah, do a show, whatever.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
So pissed.
President Trump did not mention Sergeant Perez today, and he has not tweeted about people are in shelters across
There is
Texas
something
tonight.
great about this clip
Here's
where it's like you're realizing that even when like these anchors try to be as sincere as possible, right? He's trying to be sincere and talk about the
Sergeant
hurricane
Perez
in
and the
Texas,
victim, yeah.
Sergeant and Trump. He doesn't care about any of this stuff. He doesn't care about the hurricane. He doesn't care about Trump. He doesn't care about Sergeant Perez. All he cares about is this goddamn woman in his ears.
Yeah,
that's what's in his head.
Yeah, he's faking the sincerity.
He is.
Absolutely.
'Cause he's-
And I hate that because I'm a hurricane guy.
You're a hurricane. Do you support hurricanes?
That was me just being sincere. It's good, right?
I see it in your eyes. Travis is talking to you in your ears right now, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's saying, "Do you hate him?" And I'm going, "Yes." Do you?
Are you talking about Lawrence
No.
O'Donnell, right?
No, not talking about you either. I'm just kidding.
We both just stared at Anthony at the same time.
Go on now. Hit Playboy.
Houston's Mayor Sylvester Turner this afternoon. Every time we go to a SOT, there's a woman talking in my ear about something that has nothing to do with what we're doing here.
And they're like, fuck you, who cares?
Yeah, we know. We heard you.
Yeah, we heard you. Why don't you get all pissy about it, Lawrence?
Hey, Larry, just do your job.
Yeah, read what's on the teleprompter, Lair. And shut up.
Too bad he can't take the earpiece out.
He feels disrespected. He could
Join
take
us
the
now,
earpiece
James.
out.
Yeah, they asked him to take the earpiece out. He's like, leave it in.
Leave it in.
You know what? You know what it
Don't
is?
take it out. Stop talking on the goddamn thing.
He's right. He doesn't want to take his earpiece out because why should he have to not do his job right because some unprofessional fucking asshole doesn't know what they're doing?
Just
If he would have picked up a fucking a paperweight and smashed someone's teeth in, I'd still be on his side.
Just take the path of least resistance on this one. Take the earpiece out and let some chubby guy count you down behind camera and just read what's on the screen.
Sure. And then he should walk into that control room and literally begin swinging something.
He probably did.
I hope so.
If you look at his energy, that does strike you as the type of energy that would do that.
I hope so.
Wouldn't it be great if the way Fox News had sex scandals everywhere, that all their anchors were like trying to fuck the correspondents and stuff, that at MSNBC, all the anchors were horribly violent people, that they kept going in and just beating their staff unmercifully? Like Rachel Maddow was just kicking the shit out of staffers.
I love a good anchor meltdown
It's the best.
because he gets even worse here.
Fellows, national correspondent for The Atlantic and former speechwriter for President Jimmy Carter. Also
mumbling.
Josh
You
can
Earnest,
tell he's
former White House
stunned.
press
He's
secretary
pissed.
for President Obama. He's an MSNBC political.
She's kind of scowling at the camera.
Scowling.
He's just a mean guy.
Thin lips.
He's not. People go like, oh, you know, this is my dream come true. I've always wanted to be a news anchor. He is not happy to be a news anchor.
No, but he's just.
This is not like you don't have that kind of anger in you ready to just unleash if you're a happy guy. He's not a guy who's like, you know what? This is what I've always wanted to do, and I'm here and I'm reading the news for a living. He's not happy. He goes to bed unhappy. He's not sure of his job. He's whatever is stressing him out. He is stressed all the time. He's not a happy guy. He's not living his dream.
No.
No.
But I'm still Team Lawrence.
I know you. I am.
As of right now, you're still Team Lawrence?
100%.
All right.
Fellows and Josh Earnest, thank you both for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it.
He doesn't appreciate anything.
Coming up, is Donald Trump going to be called to testify to Congress? Michael Liskoff has the latest on that.
Let's hear what he's got to say.
Stop the hammering.
Another hammer.
Stop the hammering out there. Who's got a hammer? Where is it?
I don't know. It's on the
Where's the hammer? Is it on the? Go up on the other floor. Somebody go up there and stop the hammering.
Where's the hammer?
Stop the hammering.
I don't think he's mad about the hammering.
He's trying to do his job. Fucking someone's hammering. He's right.
I don't think it's the hammering that's got him upset.
He's had a bad night.
I think there's other things in his life that he's taking it out on the hammer.
I don't think so. I think that when you're on he has a schedule to keep, and someone is hammering while he's broadcasting. That's not professional.
Someone's hammering. He wants him to go upstairs, downstairs, side to side, whatever you have to do to stop the hammering.
He's completely justified to not want hammering while he's broadcasting.
He's trying to broadcast, and there's somebody hammering. There's craziness in the, as I call it, out of control room, and then a guy's hammering right above me. Oh, they're fucking with me tonight.
He's completely right to not want some fucking twat yammering about Labor Day and some asshole hammering. What could the guy be hammering? What are you doing in a television studio hammering while the man is broadcasting?
They don't know. Maybe they didn't soundproof the studio well because they were.
That's possible.
They don't know if he's upstairs, downstairs, side to side. They don't know where this guy is. There are probably more polite ways that he could have handled that.
No, nope. This is totally right.
I'm gonna start yelling at the guys who work here like that.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's up to you. I'm fine.
So if I started just being like, "What the fuck are you doing over there, Anthony?" Just like venomous. Yeah. You'd be like, "Yeah, good.
I got you back.
Thanks, man. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, get ready for it, Anthony."
I'm ready.
I'll go
you.
down to the goddamn floor myself and stop it. Keep the goddamn commercial break going. Call fucking Phil Griffin. I don't care who the fuck you have to call. Stop the hammering.
Hashtag it.
Poor intern's got to give him papers.
I feel so bad for
Boy,
this
she
girl.
ran right off.
There's a couple times in that video where the girl comes on and has to drop his papers off in front of him, and she is petrified.
Even though it's not her fault.
No, but she just doesn't want to be around that energy. You think Lawrence O'Donnell would have gone down and just grabbed somebody's hammer and just beat him to death with it?
Depending on the size of the person.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's the same woman yapping in his ear that was hammering so he could just bash her brains in with it and fucking get it all out of the way.
Lawrence O'Donnell just comes back on television for his send-off, and he's got just blood all over his face like Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. And he's like, "That's been the news this evening." He's holding a hammer.
Wouldn't you love to be able to hack into that and like do the talking while he's like trying to just to fucking talk about something mindless in his ear?
I would. I thought about that.
How great that would be.
How amazing it would be to just be in his earpiece.
To have some terrible conversation. Not taunting him. Just
No. As if you don't even know it's on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, did you watch Walking Dead last night? It was a rerun. Was that a rerun?
Yeah,
He's like, and he's just losing his mind.
He talking about meatloaf.
Yeah, once you figure out that bothers him as much as it does, oh, would I want to take advantage of it? I really would.
Yep.
What size waist are you?
I'm a 31, but you know it's funny. I was a 32 for quite a while.
How'd you get that extra number off?
Hard work.
What the fuck is going on? Give me the hammer!
I would love to see him. I wish I could see what happened after this. Like I would love to see
He
where.
must have spazzed the fuck out. You think he smashed things in his office?
I don't know what the resolution was. Like, did he realize that it was something that was no one's on his floor's fault?
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, like maybe it wasn't the controller. Maybe there was maybe it was a signal. Like once in a while you pick up a radio signal you're not supposed to pick up. Maybe it had nothing to do with the control and they couldn't stop it.
Here's what's dangerous, though. If he apologized, he didn't mean the apology. He just swallowed all that anger. And guess what? It's all going to come out again. He just swallowed it down. And the next time, oh, is it going to hurt? Stop the hammering. That's like, what was the tagline for that show, Heroes on NBC? Find the girl or something like that?
Save the girl, wasn't
Save
it?
the girl.
Save the girl, save the world.
Save the girl. Stop the hammering.
Someone from Oklahoma City is saying that he's 100% right, unless she's quoting. Or K-Lip. I don't know what she's saying.
K-Lip is her name?
I think so. Hello?
You're listening to K-Lip.
Oh, it's K. Okay.
Caleb, C-A-L-E-B.
Oh, sorry, they spelled it K-Lip.
K-Lip. We thought you were like a rapper.
That was fake.
Fake D-boy.
Yeah, right. But no, man, O'Donnell is 100% correct on this one, man. As a former on-air talent and television director, I'm getting furious listening to this shit, brother.
You were on the air? Did you ever freak out on anybody like this?
Oh, I never freaked out on anybody. I always popped my IFB out and turned around and told the floor directors what O'Donnell should be doing,
Right.
to tell the lazy-ass producer in there to turn her fucking headset off if she's not talking directly to me.
I mean, we've all been there. Like I've told
Because it's ongoing.
I've told my stories about
Oh, yeah.
getting angry and like freaking out on like people serving popcorn and stuff. Like sometimes you get angry when you see incompetence and you just lose control.
Yeah, we all do it. But especially when you're actually doing your job, it's even worse.
Yeah.
When you're trying to do your
Oh,
job.
yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, bud.
Bye.
But you do have to, at some point, if the people are working for you, you have to at least treat them like human beings.
But again, I don't know how long this was going on or this is when it started. But they're not working for him. They're working for the network, and they're not doing their jobs. It's not like they're just not doing what they're supposed to do. Someone is not stopping people from talking in his ear, and he's right to not want that while he's broadcasting. Like he's just got a job to do, and they're fucking him up. So it sounds like a dick thing to do.
He's got that jaw nice and clenched.
But it's unnecessary. Like his job is being fucked with unnecessarily just because someone doesn't know what they're doing, and it's like it's such an avoidable problem.
He's probably not a great guy to get into a fight with at home.
He might be a total cunt. I don't know, but
I would imagine yes.
In this particular thing, I see him as being correct.
You want to hear a little more?
He goes 0 to 100 real quick.
Oh no, someone is saying that I'm is against what I'm saying, so I will take that call in fairness. Yes, John in Jersey. Hello,
Yay or nay?
John. He hung up. He was going to say I was a buffoon.
If you're going to put people on hold, can we make sure that they stay on hold so that my co-host doesn't sound like a total idiot again?
Yeah, Travis.
God, fuck. Damn it, shit, fuck. Damn it.
Where is my mother?
What?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Travis, is that Travis yelling at the staff, but his own issues spilling out?
Sorry. I didn't mean that. I feel bad.
Yeah. That guy just hung up. This is why your mom left. What? You gotta relax, dude.
That's true.
You gotta chill out. It's okay.
Empty out the goddamn control room and find out where this is going on. It's either there or out there somewhere.
So what he's saying is he wants everybody in the control room that's working for the show, everybody leave and go out on the hunt for the hammer. He wants
no, he's
people to go-
also the control room noise. I think if he says everybody get out, then he'll.
No, he's saying he's still talking about the hammer because he doesn't know if it's coming from below or above or from the sides. So he wants everybody to get out of the control room and find the hammer.
Oh, okay.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out. You're not gonna make it.
The woman talking in my ear was talking about the Labor Day special repeatedly every time we went to a SOT. Yeah, what do you mean in the conversation? Not in the Bush SOT, no.
No.
Oh, this poor girl.
This girl's
Well, he's
bad.
not yelling at her.
I know.
Out of control.
Oh, but she
Crumpling things up, throwing them out.
violently.
He's not happy with certain writing either. But he's made himself clear. He'll get to that.
fucking out of control shit.
1 minute.
Oh, he's got 1 minute.
I love when people curse and they get upset and they start cursing. I like that.
Harass and intimidate people of color. The new sheriff of Maricopa County, who beat Joe Arpaio, joins us next.
Okay, and we're
I don't
good.
know why I bother to say how to cut the SOTs when you don't do it.
Nice.
I just don't. I don't know why. I just. So now I have to chase those stupid, goddamn entrails that you allowed him to stick out there. Jesus Christ!
His hair's out of
Crazy
place.
fucking sound coming in my ears. Fucking stupid hammering.
Poor Lawrence.
He's having a rough go of it.
He's having a rough one, man.
He slammed his pen down on the
He
floor.
looked like Conan O'Brien when he did that.
Yeah, because his hair is out of place.
A teeny
now.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got that Conan O'Brien bang thing going on. But he's so pissed at everything that's going on. None of it's lost on him.
It's cumulative, too.
Yeah, it's all happening for him tonight.
And he's saying
Lawrence
entrails-
O'Donnell and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. He goes, do they even have newscasts like this in Australia? It's a children's book.
Oh.
Yeah, Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Hey.
Yeah.
He's the entrails are probably there's something in there. There's certain things in writing when you're reading them out loud are just harder to say.
Right.
And for him, I don't know what it is, but there's something that he doesn't like the way it's written. He's probably said, "Can you not?" And they just keep writing it like that.
Right, they're like, fuck you.
I don't know what
dude.
an entrail is. I don't know what that means.
Somebody probably was like, oh, Lawrence doesn't like this, you know? And they're like, yeah, well, what Lawrence doesn't like, yeah, I'll tell you how much I care about that. Fuck him.
Yeah.
There's the intro.
No.
He just looked up entrails. Like, I understand that.
you trying to be cute?
I told you why I wanted those
you think
fucking
he was?
words
Yeah,
cut.
he's trying to be cheeky, to quote you.
Like, here's what entrails are, Jim.
It's probably the letter entrail. Like, there's probably the word that ends in N.
I'm going to safely assume that you and I both know that entrails are a thing.
Yeah, the smoke thing. Yeah, I don't know what it means. What he says.
But in the context of Lawrence,
Yeah.
we don't know. Exactly.
right,
Yeah,
right.
I don't know what that means.
We know what they really are.
Thank you, Anthony. God damn it! Can you imagine if Lawrence had to
Just
work with Anthony?
fucking sucks.
Dumb
It
fucking smile on his fucking face. It's not even sincere.
And what's he gonna do to make it better? Bring in another one of those fucking shoebox cakes?
Yeah. Mother cooks like a bunch of logs.
Thank you, Lyle. I'm glad that you're here.
Lyle O'Donnell. What's all that laughter in my ear?
I like the idea of Lyle Chipperson being the only staffer that Lawrence O'Donnell's like, thank God for you, Lyle. Like, it's the
Or
only
if that's,
guy.
imagine how annoyed he'd be if that's what he heard in his ear.
Yeah.
Fucking Labor Day. What are you, pregnant?
There's craziness. There's craziness in my ears.
There's brilliant jokes in my ear.
Yuma.
Yuma. We can actually
sucks to be out.
Yeah, this is when, go back to a couple minutes, because this is when he's like, this is his moment where he's like, I'm out here doing what I'm doing, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah, go back to like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Goddamn entrails that you allowed him to stick out there. Jesus Christ. Crazy fucking sound coming in my ear, this fucking stupid hammering. I told you why I wanted those fucking words cut.
Yeah.
He's livid.
It just fucking sucks. It fucking sucks to be out here with this out of control shit.
Feels like a man on an
Any
island.
fucking thing can come into my ear at any moment. That's what I know. Anybody can get into my fucking ear at any time. Some woman talking about what we're doing after the show.
We going out for drinks? I mean, he sounds like a lunatic, crazy person. People just get in my ears all the time.
He's completely right. There's not one thing he's done that's made me think he's wrong.
Well, when he started throwing all the shit around,
I got it. He's on the air and he's asked him not to write something a certain way.
and they did it anyway.
Yeah, and he's like, what the fuck?
I love
Because now
it.
it's just about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Any complaint that he may have had last week, now's the good time to bring it up.
right. Everybody's fucking with me, and there's some lady who's talking about what bar she's going to later, and she's in my ear right now. I don't understand why she's talking to me about what she's doing after the show when I have to do the show.
Yeah, he's just sick of it.
Great.
He's right.
This is why we're in the shape that we're in. God damn it.
These fucking things. There's a reason these words have to be cut precisely.
Oh.
I want to know what that means.
I'm assuming that it means like words have to be so that he can say them.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you were
but I
saying
mean, I
before,
don't know
like-
which words. Like, what is it that there's a word he's stumbling. You know, Big A can't go ST words.
Right.
Is there something he's fucking tripping on or just that's hard for him to say?
Maybe he didn't do his vocal exercises before he started.
Yeah.
How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow?
I bet you his words are, cunt, hammer, ear. Cunt, hammer, ear.
The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain. Go fuck yourself.
You bitch. All right, there's only less than a minute left.
And everyone in the audience who's going to complain about what that guy just said is absolutely right.
Oh, boy. Oh, he must have been like a pre-tape cut.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that fucked up the context of it.
Oh, possibly.
There's our beautiful intern.
Thank you.
How do you say this guy's last name?
Jesus. Fucking D-bag Hitler.
Fucking guests' faces coming up in the middle of a fucking script.
I have 2 degrees, you know.
When do I get full time?
Oh, Lawrence. Thank you.
Got a minute 15.
All right, it's over.
Poor Lawrence. They really threw him under the goddamn bus, huh?
They really did. They
One of
fucked
the-
up his show.
One of those staffers was really like, you know who we should fuck with today? Lawrence O'Donnell. Hey, Mediaite, what do you think of this video?
See, this is what's annoying. I didn't realize he apologized.
He did apologize.
MSNBC host Lawrence O'Donnell apologized Wednesday for a curse-filled rant. Why? He didn't release it. O'Donnell was not on the air, but cameras were rolling as he went ballistic during a break, complaining, can't fucking NBC, or call fucking, I don't care the noise, blah, blah, blah.
Who's got the hammers?
The last word, host said he was totally at fault and tweeted, a better anchorman and a better person would have had a better reaction to technical difficulties. I am sorry. How about this? A better staff wouldn't have constantly had that happen when you were repeatedly asking it to stop.
What about the guy with the hammer?
I hope he was killed. I hope that they found who that person was and they
Yeah.
fired a nail gun into his temple.
And that was it.
Yep.
You fucked up King Lawrence.
You ever see Lethal Weapon? When they fired that nail gun through the fucking plastic, that's what I hope happened to that guy.
Wow. You really love Lawrence O'Donnell.
No, I don't care about him. I've never watched his show. I probably don't agree with a lot of his politics.
I'm going to start watching his show just in
He's
case.
probably a smarmy liberal.
He's a very smarmy liberal.
Fuck him. I don't care if he's a big dick.
But I want to start. I want to start watching just in case something slips through.
Yeah.
Because something could. I mean, he gets pissed. He is really, really pissed.
I don't know if it's this, Chris. What me and Sam are trying to figure out.
Sam and I.
That's right, Sam and I, correct. Yes, Chris in Maryland.
What's going on, brother?
Hello.
Hey, I was thinking the distance away from where Lawrence is at, they have to keep the text a certain size that he can read it. So if the text in what he's reading, if the sentences aren't chopped correctly, it might cause him to cause certain pauses in incorrect places. It could screw him up a little bit.
Maybe,
Just a
yeah.
thought. I don't know if it's right.
It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
Love the
Yeah.
show, guys.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
pal.
Yeah, because it seemed like he had a problem with the writing and then also with the way the clips were cut.
Yeah,
Just
this-
everything. Just fucking relax, bro. There's no way that everything can be wrong right now. You can't be mad at the entire show.
No, but he's had these issues he's having.
The hammering thing.
He's 100% right. This fucking dummy's yammering in his ear. He's 100% right.
They're trying to make
If
plans.
he's asked for something to be cut a certain way because it's easier for him on the air and they're not doing it, he's 100% right.
I don't even like finding out that people are making plans for after the show while the show's on when they're not in my ear. Like when I just see them in the booth.
It's true.
And they're just socializing. I'm like, oh,
Absolutely.
you guys on vacation?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be on the. You should be doing what the audience is doing, fighting boredom.
That's not
Oh, sorry.
good philosophy. No. I mean, I thought they'd be locked in. Is
Oh,
what
all
I
right,
was
my
thinking.
fault. All right,
Yeah,
Mr.
no. Yeah, that's the wrong thing entirely.